His neighbors couldn't stand it, so he was banished to the park. Started in the morning, one stopped after dark. Yeah, when they said it's getting late in here. So I'm sorry, young man, there's no skating here. And so we kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. And away he rolled, just a rebel to the world with no place to go. And so we kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. So come and skate with me, just a rebel looking for a place to be. So let's kick and push.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Cincinnati going up against the Colorado Rockies. So, almost ready to get underway. And on the hill here today, Ryan Feltner.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And that one fouled off. Outside low, and it's 1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Fastball is outside. And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Feltner, 28 years old. And he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2018. And that's way high. And it's 2-0. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Well, he came right at him right there. Challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Brent Rooker. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that one upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Jones makes the play, and that'll do it. Bottom of the first. So in now for Colorado, Brenton Doyle. And he lays down a bunt. Bare hand scoop, fires to first, and they get the out. Sam Hilliard digging in for the Rockies. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Jimenez hauls it in for the out. And there are 2 outs. 2 down, base is empty. Next to hit for the Rockies, Ezequiel Tovar. And it's fouled away. And that drops in for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Back here at Coors Field, new inning getting started. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. That one fouled off. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Back there. Off the rocks and out of here. A home run. He made him pay for that one, and they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And there's one away. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat? Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Now it's going to be Spencer Steer. Throw to second. Great jump, and that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. One out, the runner at second here at the top of the second. Not close with that one. Now 1-2. That's towards center. Estrada under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
And that is out of play. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's an early bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the DH, Michael Toglia. Right through there for a strike. And that drops in for a strike. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. There's Ryan McMahon now. And that's in for a strike. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
That just misses. 1-2 to count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that skips into dirt. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. Just off the inside edge. Next offering is in for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
2-1.
And that's in there at the knees. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side for the 2nd time today. Back here in Denver, and now it is JT Realmuto. Feltner back to work. Fastball is outside. And another ball. And a swing and a miss there.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Next to hit, Elly De La Cruz. Out towards right center field, Estrada. And there's one away.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Ohtani batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. And a foul ball. Realmuto leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Gets to it with a slide. Nicely done for the out. Brent Rooker digs in now. Flied to right his first time.
The right fielder, Brent Rooker.
That one ripped. Touches down. That's a hit. The run comes in to score from second. It's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Anthony Santander at the plate. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double. So 2 on with 2 away. Now it's the shortstop, Jerry Hairston Jr. He's 0 for 1. Hairston tries to hold up, appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing according to Eric Summerskill. Ground ball up the middle. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. And it's 4-0. Here's the center fielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 1 for 1 with a single so far. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third, and he held up. And the righty deals.
Ball, that's out.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Now the Rockies catcher, Jacob Stallings. That one pushed foul. And it's even up.
Damn.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Thairo Estrada to the plate. This one in the air right field. And that drops foul. One down, base is empty. Strike three, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. Now here's Nolan Jones. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. Foul ball. Two outs. A changeup missing, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. And there's ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. Next for Colorado, Brenton Doyle. 0 for 1 so far.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Next offering misses down and away. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. In the dirt, but kept close. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. And down on strikes he goes. Picks up strikeout number 7. On to the 4th. And now the first baseman, Spencer Steer. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And there's one down. Here's Andres Jimenez. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. On a line out towards center. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. It'll bring up JT Realmuto. Singled and scored his first time. Swing and a foul out of play. Realmuto goes 6'1", 33 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2010.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That to right. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the left fielder, Sam Hilliard. On the ground, De La Cruz. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Ezequiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. Swing and a ball popped up. Steer snags it for the 2nd out. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Michael Toglia. First pitch, and he just misses. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's down and in. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Lucas Gilbreth.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridged the gap that starter left for him.
Into center and a base hit. And a good start to the inning. Here's Shohei Ohtani. 0 for 2 in this one. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely. And now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
Runner on the go again. Pitch
out.
outside. Safe. Hey! That's 2 stolen bases now for Elly De La Show. No outs. Runner over at third. Ohtani tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Nope, he held back. Goes down looking. Now it's the right fielder, Brent Rooker. Hit in the air, left field. Hilliard. Squeezes it. Runner tags for home. The throw's offline. He's saved. And the lead is up to 5. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Anthony Santander. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 6-0. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add a run. It's 7-0. So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, Jeff Criswell. He's into the game with the bases empty. Chisholm in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
1-1.
Two gone, bases empty, but 3 runs. Across, and we're at the top of the 5th. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Staying in the game on defense, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll be out center now after pinch hitting. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Swing and a miss. Shota Imanaga with the strikeout. Farmer in the box now. No balls and a strike. Headed down the line. And that's a foul ball. The Rockies yet to pick up a hit here. Missed with a changeup, and the count 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Jacob Stallings now. He was a strikeout victim his first time. On the corner for a strike, 0-1.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The Rockies with a lot of ground to make up. Last half of inning number 5. Up the middle and a base hit right there.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
And a big swing and a miss.
0-2.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here at Coors Field. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now here is Spencer Steer. There's a swing and a drive. And in one hops the wall. Around first, heading for 2. And he's there with a leadoff double.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It gets down, a base hit. Throws to second. The tag, and they cut him down going for 2. But they do get a run. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Doyle sizing this one up. They got it for out number 2. So the lineup flips over. Here's the third baseman, Elly De La Cruz. In the air to left center. Doyle sizes this one up. Makes the catch, inning over. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Do you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards. So, you know, we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, you know, what did she know? So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards, and I really don't have any that are valuable. And that story stunk by me. Anyway. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 13 strikeouts now. He's putting together an impressive outing. Next to hit, Sam Hilliard. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
With 2 out and nobody on, you want to go right after this guy. He's the number 2 hitter, which means if he gets on, you've got some thunder coming up behind him.
Next pitch inside, and the count even 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Back here in Denver, we go to the top of the 7th. Now the number 2 hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Criswell back to work. Criswell, a 6'4" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Ball 1.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. So up next, Brent Rooker. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Zips it across and 2 away to start the 7th. Now the left fielder, Anthony Santander. Right side. He takes it on his own, and it's a 1-2-3. Set for the last half of the seventh. And now the shortstop, Ezequiel Tovar. Swing and a miss as he was late.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Ripped to third. Tosses across to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
One down, base is empty. Strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That one just misses. That's inside, and it's 2-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swings and misses, struck him out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. Ryan McMahon leaves the yard. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 8-1. And now here is Kyle Farmer. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And the sweeper misses.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Two down, nobody on. Just missed. Inside, and that's ball 4. And here's the catcher, Jacob Stallings.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
1-2 here. See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. And we're back. Now at the plate, Jerry Hairston Jr. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's going back. Back some more. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. It's 9-1. And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Swings through that one for strike 1. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. He swings and fouls one off. And the pitch is outside, ball 1.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
This one smoked on its way out of here. He shoots one out to right, and they add to the lead. It's 10-1. New pitcher in the game for the Rockies, Jake Bird. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Now, Spencer Steer. That's in there, and it's 0-1. Cut on and lifted in the air. And there's one down. Here's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. Liner caught at second. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. 1 for 3. Outside with a breaking ball. And now 2-0.
No strikes.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Inside.
And misses inside. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And that's a double. So man aboard. Elly De La Cruz will hit next. And that's just foul. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. Their third home run of the inning. And they add on. It's 12-1. Ohtani, the next to hit, takes ball one. That's inside.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
That's in there, and a count 2-1. That one missed.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. They go back to back, and they add a run. It's 13-1. Victor Vodnik gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Now here is Brent Rooker. Jones on the move to the alley. Brings it in. And that is that. Thairo Estrada digging in for the Rockies.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Late with the swing there.
0-1.
And there's a foul ball. Hit on the ground to short. Hairston to first. And Estrada is out. So in now for Colorado, Nolan Jones. He is struck out and he is walked. That's too low. 1-0.
Now just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
And that's outside. Now 2-0. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Corrals it. And there's 2 down. Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Pitch is in the dirt. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And add another K. That's number 7. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. On its way. And that one is going to go. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they add to their lead. It's 14-1. And the batter now, Jerry Hairston Jr. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Hilliard hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. In the air, center field. Doyle under it. Nabs it. And there's 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Steer. 1 for 4 with a double. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Next pitch is outside. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Grounds 1 to short. And the inning is over. Last chance for the home team. Here's the left fielder, Sam Hilliard. Clips the outside corner. Strike 1. Swings through that one.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
That misses the zone. Going to count 1 and 2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Make it 18 strikeouts on the day. And here is Ezequiel Tovar. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
And now 1 and 2. This to third, De La Cruz. To first, but it pulls him off the bag. Michael Toglia now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out. McMahon stands in now and watches strike 1. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
No, anytime you launch one foul that has the distance, it's tough to reset for the rest of the at-bat. He's going to have to do it here. You know, that changeup didn't fool him by much, but it did its job and had him out front.
The Rockies down to their final strike. And foul ball.
He's mixing his pitches really well late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Swing and a miss struck him out, and that is the ball game. 14-1 is how it ends.
I'm saying I just chill it. Real West Side, Concord, you know what I'm saying? Hey, yeah, pull up with a thing or two. Yeah, you know what I came to do. Slide down the avenue. Yeah, did what I had to do. Oh, infinite flavors. Yeah, pick your favorite. Yeah, keep player. Ooh, think about running for mayor. Yeah, looking at the Lakers. Assalamu alaikum, wa alaikum salam. Why thank you, we the realest alive. Hi hater, bye hater.
Bye hater. Bye Felicia. Not today, not tomorrow either. Look though, it's a lot of vacant houses, whole city like a toddler, make the block look snag or two. Auntie in the cockers, know Johnny is the projects, know saying Lucy Lou. Trying to kill bills off $1 meal, really will fix your whole attitude. Been rapping about the real since a little. Imagine if I had the boot. I was only 9 years old when I found my soul, cuz had me in the booth, booking those first. The ever roll shorty, the whole block posted. Everybody not the vocals, any social I'm posted. I'm like riding, they can't cope, I don't know, could be inside. First line was about my shit. You just heard that he died on the last Friday.
How about your feelings, how about the feelings? Come high up the ceiling, come, I want you to get come slide I got a feeling, get it crackin', like a kill it. In the back, yeah, chillin' with you, I want you to get come slide
I just want a buttercream beamer with an R&B deep slide straight to the pay like a visa, little to the little thick thing, keep it got a feel like she shines with Adidas. Ever since a young, I've been a leader, on the path of allegiance. Kid to the public, but to me, I'm like, one day, don't see it. Just to the suckers here about watching, never hear about. Meanwhile, a few channels down the block, they getting robbed by the cops. I can't believe what I see with my eyes. So nowadays, I like that I'm into the skies and manifest anything I need. Any on a power trip. When the whole team, the power strip. No, now to this trying to politic. Got my guys already, got my queen already, how I sound already, how my songs already. Got them asking how they ain't on already. I don't care. Take it day by day. My vice is money in my safe. Cash going up as I elevate. I was down bad, now I'm
How about your feelings, how about the feelings? Come high up the ceiling, come, I want you to get slide I got a feeling, get it crackin' like a kill it. In the back, you're chillin' with you, I want you to get come slide You said you don't, but you gon' try